Please say a command.
Call Pittsburgh.
Calling Pittsburgh at home.
It's his cell actually, but okay. Come on, Brian. Pick up the phone.
Hello, you've reached Brian Phillips. Please leave a message.
Pick up, ass. Well, we're just gonna have to go find him. Brian.
What do you want?
Why don't you answer the phone when I call you?
I don't carry my phone around.
All right, so obviously we are back at Moon Township Ford, and we're meeting up with Brian, aka Pittsburgh VUs. And the reason why I always like call him and wait for him here is because I'm not allowed to pull the truck in. It has to be an employee that does that. So as soon as Brian gets back here, he's gonna explain what we're doing to the truck today, because it's gonna be filmed by him and posted on his channel. It's not really gonna be part of this vlog right here. What, did you do this? He tried to drift. All right, so he's back here. So what is it you're gonna do today to the truck? Because I've explained to you that many times when I back it out of my driveway, the brakes are squealing. And I mean, we just recently put new brakes on it, so it can't really be the pads and the rotors. It's the, what do you call the e-brake actuator?
The e-brake actuators, they start sticking, they get corrosion in them, they don't actuate, they don't release when you release the e-brake, so they ride inside the rotor all the time. So we're gonna do that, and the rear differential cover's leaking, so we're gonna put a AFE rear differential cover on.
But this is gonna be filmed on Brian's channel, so I know a lot of you guys have already subscribed to him, but if you haven't already, feel free to check his channel out, because he's gonna do a little how-to video on my truck. I see it squealing, squeaking. Damn squeak. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell, Brian? Fix my truck. So check out Brian's tripod. Very interesting.
Very industrial.
Yeah, very industrial. Here's my diff. So while Brian's in there doing his thing, let's check out the new Edge ST. So for those who just recently saw my Ford Fusion review, where we kind of talked about what Ford is doing now, discontinuing pretty much all their cars, which pretty much means that we won't see a Fiesta ST, we won't see a Focus ST anymore, at least not here in North America for however long, unless they change their mind in the future. All we have now is an Edge ST. Now I want to do a proper review of this car here at some point, so I just thought I'd show it real quick and see what you guys think of the new design. If you're not really into edges or not familiar with them, then maybe you don't really know, but the front fascia here is redesigned, the design of the lights, the grille, and that's pretty much it from the front. We got some new wheel options. It looks slightly different from the rear, but other than that, it's a 2.7 liter twin turbo charged V6, 335 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque, and they go up towards 50 grand nowadays. This one here is stickered at 49,715, so pretty much fully loaded, of course. I'm sure it's missing one option here and there. I don't know if you can see that. Of course it's locked. It's got carbon fiber in the interior, pretty nice. But you know, it's 50 grand for a Ford SUV, and it's not an Explorer or an Expedition, it's an Edge. So it'll be interesting to take this thing for a drive whenever that time comes and see what it's like. All right, so your boy messed up. I bought the wrong size diff cover, so we're putting the stock one back on. Yeah, what do you say about that? Yeah, so I was under the impression that the size for a diff cover for an F-150 is 9 3/4, but apparently it's not. It's an 8/8, at least for a 5.0 F-150. I was looking at AFE covers as well, and they said that it's 9 3/4 for an F-150 like mine from 97 to 2017 model years. And I ended up going with this one here, the G2, and that size just doesn't fit whatsoever. It's a smaller one, so now we have to put the old one back on. They didn't have any new diff covers in stock currently either. It's Saturday, and at least it's not leaking anymore. Right, Brian?
It's not going to leak, no.
We fixed the seal, or Brian did. As usual, I'm not doing shit, it's him doing it. So, I mean, everything's fine, it's just that you know, I'd rather have a new diff cover than the old rusty one. Brian.
Oh God.
Damn, Brian. There he goes again. Brian.
Too many tacos.
No squeaking. It's phenomenal. Here's your camera back, Brian.
Hey, thanks, Mike.
Well, okay, so I messed up the diff cover whole issue thing, but at least the squeaky brakes were fixed. So that's a good thing. I don't know what we're gonna do now, Brian. Should I get another diff cover, or should we just get the stock diff cover, or what, man? I don't want. Yeah, but I don't want a rusty diff cover. It's ugly.
They don't look like that.
Hi.
Hi.
Where you guys been?
I'm dropping them off at Ida.
Oh, okay. So yeah, look who I bumped into on my way home, Wifey and Sydney. Well, they beat me to it. So yeah, just to clarify, this diff cover was not the AFE one. I went with this brand, of course, for those who didn't understand that. I know we initially said it was an AFE one, but it was a G2, but completely different size from what I needed. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this cover. I bought it a while ago. Honestly, I can't even remember where I got it from. You know what, it's such a nice day. It went from rainy and horrible to actually kind of sunny. So I have to take the Benz out real quick. Let her rip. Alright, so there we have it. Quick little drive, I know, but when it's nice like it is right now, I love taking the car out just for a quick drive. No specific destination in mind, no plan whatsoever. I just love driving that thing. As well as this thing right here. It was an interesting day. We did take care of some issues regarding the squeaking brakes. However, as we all know, regarding the diff cover, not very successful. I don't know, I mean, I guess I do know. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that I don't really know much. That's why I got the diff cover wrong, which is kind of a bummer. I know there's a couple videos circulating on the internet right now regarding, you know, aftermarket diff covers and, you know, how they're presumably not really filling a purpose in regards to bettering your truck, except for it looking cool. I'm sure some of you guys out there know what I'm talking about. The stock cover, the way that it's made, makes the oil flow better in the diff, and like I can't really explain that properly. So maybe we're, you know, better off with a stock diff cover. I don't know, but we'll see either way. So big thanks to Brian as always. I mean, him and I, we joke around and stuff, but he's always a big help to me regarding, you know, fixing stuff in my truck, helping me with modifications. Regarding this diff here, that's actually been leaking for a while. So that was actually just a regular job for him on the clock to get that handled, because I don't know how long it's been leaking, but it's been like that for, I don't know, at least a year. It wasn't super serious, but it was leaking a little oil. If you watched my earlier videos when we've had the truck up on the rack, I've showed that a couple times. So OG subscribers, I guess, will know that that was going on. But regarding the squeaking brakes, like we said in the beginning of the video, Brian actually shot a video of that. I don't know if that video is going to be live by the time that this video goes live, but I will be linking it up here as soon as it is. So if you guys are interested in seeing exactly what he did to solve the problem, check that video out. Something else here, you guys know I haven't had these wheels for that long, but look at all these scratches here. And all these scratches happened at the same time. It was when I had the truck mudding, and there were some pretty big tire, or deep tire tracks where there was a lot of mud and water. As crash. You guys can see by this clip right here. And I think those tire tracks were kind of tight. So the wheel was definitely scratching up against some rocks or whatever. So yeah, I'm a little bummed out about this as well. It's not a huge deal. I'm sure that this can be refinished somehow, but on the other hand, I'm actually looking at another set of wheels also, so I might not really worry much about that. Sell them whenever I have the new wheels, and then that won't really be a problem I have to think about. Of course, I'll have to reduce the price, but it is what it is. So there we have it, folks. That's gonna do it for today's video. I don't know if you might have noticed a little bit, I'm fighting this cold, so my voice and my throat's been all messed up all day, and I know this video wasn't maybe the most action-packed upload in the history of the AutoVlog YouTube channel, but that's how it is sometimes. There are a lot of stuff in the pipeline though, as you guys know, so stick around for that for sure. But with that being said, I do hope you enjoyed it anyhow though. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. If you're stopping by for the first time and you haven't already and you want to, please subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.